Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel, and happy holidays to everyone. Hello. It's been so crazy on my end. December was just not the month for me, but I wanted to do a forecast for all of the zodiac signs, and I said, listen, my family's pulling me in all different types of directions, and I want to make sure that I put this out. I don't care. And here we are. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. If you're always stopping by, don't forget to subscribe. And of course, at the end of this video, feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me what you think. We are going to be giving a mini forecast for Taurus before walking into 2019. Just a little bit of a heads up. That's basically what this reading is for. And if you're interested, if you can't wait to see this, then please keep on watching. So what surrounds Taurus? The Joker. And these cards are like vividly very beautiful, by the way. They're gorgeous. Okay. So sorry guys, I lost the last clip, and these were the cards that came up for Taurus. I got the Fool card, I got Jack of Spades, I believe, and then I got 3 of Pentacles, and then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 of Wands. Then I got 3 of Swords, and then I also got this looks like Ace of Wands, but this looks like Ace of Wands. So when we see the Joker card, or the Fool in the original tarot, this talks about freedom and being fearless. So I feel like in 2018, a lot of Taurus took a lot of risk and chances. A lot of Taurus spoke their truth. A lot of Taurus, basically the energy for Taurus is I said what I said. And even though I encourage everybody to have that energy if you've been disrespected time and time again, I feel like Taurus is tired of being the bad guy. Because Taurus has a legit reason why they reacted. I feel like Taurus felt defeated in 2018. Almost like kicked down and knocked down. And it's just kind of like, Taurus, what I want y'all to keep saying, y'all can get knocked down 9 times, but get up 10, okay? Like, I live by that song. I live by that Cardi B song. You can get knocked down 9 times, but get up 10. And I just feel like that's the energy that I'm seeing for Taurus, because it was just so emotionally draining for a lot of Taurus, because you had to constantly explain common sense and how to treat people to people that know better. And that's one thing that Taurus can't stand. That's one thing that Taurus can't stand. You guys are like the most laid back signs in the zodiac, but let a person like take your kindness for weakness or take your laid back energy as an opportunity to think that they can strike when you're relaxing. Because at the end of the day, guys, Taurus is the bull. So once they attack, they're not going to stop until they get where they need to go. And we all know that Taurus can be very stubborn. But I feel like Taurus wasn't even like stubborn this year. Taurus just felt defeated. Taurus just felt so just, I can't believe that it went this far. So that I'm going to say about Taurus. And the next card that came out is Jack of Spades, which is Ace of Swords, and that talks about caution and potential. So Taurus, you have to release what happened to you this year, okay? Because you don't want to end up projecting your anger or your disappointment towards other people. I'm not saying all Taurus do this, because remember guys, this is a general reading. This may or may not apply to you, but what I will say is don't hold on to things to where now you're kind of being mean to everybody else. So that I'm going to say, because even though people turned out to be shitty, that doesn't mean that everybody is shitty. Please keep that light that we love so much about you, Taurus. Because I know the energy of just kind of feeling fed up and just disappointed in people is in your spread. Also, you got Three of Pentacles. So that also talks about taking back your creative expression. That talks about locking down your business. That talks about making decisions for you. That talks about moving forward. Okay, that talks about making decisions to be happy, because you no longer want to be in a situation where it's negative or it's the same thing but different day. So I feel like Three of Pentacles is talking about 2019 is going to be new opportunity, new business ventures, new connections, new businesses, just new energy, or finishing what you started because this year you didn't get a chance to finish it. For a lot of signs, 2018 was a shitstorm emotionally, and I feel like a lot of amazing things happened, but it was more of an emotional struggle, an emotional battle for a lot of the signs. I think if not every single sign went through some emotional struggle. So we talk about Seven of Wands, which is Seven of Clubs in this deck. This talks about villains, a struggle to stay ahead. So Taurus, again, a lot of things were put on pause. A lot of things were held back because there were things that could have gotten done this year, but there was so much drama, it just kind of prevented you from getting certain things done. So a lot of you guys could be feeling defeated, but I'm here to tell you that it's okay, because everything happens for a reason, because struggles is what teaches you. Struggles is what encourages you to move forward, because if you never struggle, then you'll never know, and you'll be more appreciative of the harvest that you have when you work really hard towards it. Okay, nothing really comes easy. I'm also picking up that Taurus is going through like a love type of triangle, because this talks about heartbreak. By love triangle, it could simply mean that someone that you're interested in is unavailable. Or you could deal with other people kind of stepping in and having an opinion on your love life. You could deal with miscommunication. Again, not all Taurus are going through this, but I have to acknowledge Three of Swords being here. If you guys hear any noises, that's just an airplane. I live by an airport. So I do apologize for that. But the next card that's coming through as a last position, despite the heartbreak and confusion in the love life, and despite feeling like you're behind schedule because things didn't move as planned, you receive a beautiful message in the end. Ace of Wands, which is Ace of Clubs, the Strength card, overcoming desire and building trust and courage. So even though things did not go as planned, that doesn't mean that things should stop moving. So Taurus, your message before walking in 2019 is to keep going. You're not delayed, you're not behind, you're not struggling or anything like that. Okay, you could be struggling, but that doesn't mean that you're like behind. And don't have that mindset that you are, because everybody has their own timeline, everybody has their own goal that they're trying to reach. And they may reach it faster than you. You may reach it faster than the other person. But that doesn't mean that everybody's not going to get to the finish line. When you put your mind to it, you will get to where you need to go. So I feel like a lot of Taurus cut off a lot of business partners. They cut off a lot of friends. They just kind of dealt with a lot of emotional things this year. People trying to use them. People taking their kindness for weakness. So this year was very tough for Taurus. And it ends with having the strength and the courage to push forward rather than walking in the new year thinking that all is lost. So I want you guys to like pick yourself up. You got knocked down 9 times, but get up 10. Like, that's the best way to put it. So just keep pushing, keep going, keep moving forward. If you dropped out of all of your classes because it was just too crazy, like, get them all again. Go to school, do what you gotta do, period. That, like, just keep going. You're not too late. As a matter of fact, you're just in time for you. And make sure that you are doing what you got to do for yourself. Don't race with anybody. You move forward and do what you have to do. Because a lot of emotional battles came through for Taurus in 2018. However, I feel like 2019 is going to be about getting things done, working really hard, and and moving forward. Now, this is not to say that all Taurus are depressed or sad, but I do feel an energy of, damn, I could have gotten that done this year, or damn, I could have accomplished that this year. Let that energy go, because all honesty, with everything that happened this year and what you've learned from that situation, it couldn't have gotten done. And it would have been worse if you've gotten everything you wanted done this year and then next year you dealt with all of that emotional stuff when you're winning. So be glad that everything happened the way that it did, so you can walk in 2019 winning, so you can walk in 2019 without this crazy energy of people like using you. Okay? And crazy enough, those same people that are using you are more than likely going to come back. They want to like make things right. They want to speak to you. And Taurus, take your sweet ass time and when you want to respond to them. Now I'm going to use a new deck. This is called the True Love Oracle. And this is a romantic deck. So what is the love message for my Taurus? What is the love message for you guys? I don't want you guys feeling defeated, because everything happens for a reason. And I want you guys to move forward rather than feeling like you're moving like 10 steps back. So what is the message for my Taurus? Whether they're single, in a relationship, or it's complicated. The yin and yang card is in reverse, and these cards are like so pretty. General message for Taurus: manifestation. Gorgeous. That card flew out. And this is resolving conflict. Like, this is what the card looks like. Resolving conflict. Gorgeous card. So let's break this down and let's understand what it's saying. Yin and yang. So Taurus, whether you're single, in a relationship, or it's complicated, understand that you are attracting energy that is kind of different than yours, or not what you're used to. So this is applying to my Taurus that is single. You're being guided to open up and definitely step out of your comfort zone. And if you are dating someone, because I feel like Taurus are going back and forth with people, if you are like dating right now, you need to understand that this person is the yin to your yang. This person is like literally completely different from you. But there's a lot to gain here, and there's a lot of similarities. And the both of you balance each other out. Or Taurus, you need to seek people that balance you out rather than matching you, or they're too different to a point where it's just negative and combative. So what I want to say is, Taurus, your challenge for 2018 is to step out of your comfort zone and stop dating the same type of people. And if you're like in a situation where you guys are not really together like that, you have to acknowledge that this person is completely different from you, but there's a lot to learn here. The next card is manifestation. A lot of you guys are going to be meeting somebody new in 2019. A lot of you guys are going to be having relationships. Basically, the base chakra, the solar plexus, and the heart chakra will be activated for Taurus this time around and in 2019. So what I'm picking up is a lot of new relationships and deeper connections is happening for a lot of Taurus. So that is amazing. And also, there's a lot of Taurus that are dealing with conflict in their relationship, or there was a lot of misunderstanding in their marriage, a lot of misunderstanding in their engagement. I actually feel like it's going to resolve itself. Now, resolving itself doesn't necessarily mean that it ends with you guys together. It can end with you guys mutually saying, okay, you know what, I think I want to move forward. I think we're better off as friends. Okay. Now, some Taurus are having that route, while other Taurus are actually going to confess that they're in love, because some Taurus are in love. Taurus men are in love and they don't know how to say it. A lot of Taurus are going to step to the plate and express themselves. And when it comes to Taurus women, a lot of you guys are about to get into new relationships. And by getting into this new relationship, your past or an ex could come back, and it's going to give you the closure that you need for 2019. So that's what I'm seeing for romantic energy. A lot of Taurus are getting into new relationship, receiving closure in old relationships, and stepping out of their comfort zone when it comes to matters of the heart. So what is the goddess message for my Taurus that they need to know before walking in 2019? What is the goddess message that they need to know before walking in 2019? And divine passion. What a beautiful card. Be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? So I want you guys to definitely put a lot of energy in you in 2019, because a lot of energy was about kind of fighting back and speaking your mind and saying what's been bothering you, what's been hurting you, what's been affecting you. So I feel like you need to have the divine passion into the things that you would like to bring forth in your life, the things you would like to cultivate, create, and manifest in your life. And that happens with divine passion. So put the energy of happiness and good into you rather than the energy of being stubborn and being mad and just kind of like being in your feelings about things that happen. It's time to kind of push that to the side and focus on the things you would like to bring forth. So that means if you want a new car, you have to make sure you think positive. If you want a new apartment, you have to make sure that you're thinking positive, and basically releasing people that are like really just funky and they've just been like harassing you and really being like crazy. So make sure that you make good decisions for you, Taurus. That's definitely what I'm picking up on. And make sure that you're not holding things in so you don't project this energy towards the people that don't really deserve it, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. Happy New Year to all of you. I hope your holiday was beautiful. Much love. Thank you guys so much for your patience. And I'm coming back with some more probably celebrity videos. Mwah. Bye.